Hi, I'm JJ. I'm a drag artist. I'm a theatre performer. You'll find me at your local theatre in London with my big jazz hands doing really bad jazz things to you if you step out of line, if you get my drift. And oh, by the way, I also like to pick fights with J.K. Rowling. I wonder how that went.
The following program contains naughty bits. But before each naughty bit comes on the screen, you'll hear this warning sound. And now, Thames Television brings you the program that's bigger than this, more daring than this, hotter than this, and more exciting than this. Yes, friends, Thames Television brings you the test card.
Self-professed and probably self-prescribed drag queen JJ, because nobody's going to step up and vouch for their talent, are they? Was forced to publicly apologize because he dared to go up against J.K. Rowling on the platform that is known as Twitter and called her a Yahtzee. Why on earth would you call a lovely woman like that a Yahtzee? It's bad enough she gets called a TERF, a term I completely and obliterately hate with a passion. And of course the reason why is simply that JK said, well, if you're calling me the N-word, let's just see how your solicitor feels about that when we meet up in court. I'm paraphrasing it, but that's what it basically implied. JK had this conversation where she says, the thing about the solicitor's game is everyone can play JJ. I ignored your hyperbolic metaphor about burning me to death in 2020, but I'm starting to think that was a mistake. What's your solicitor's view on the Yahtzee accusation? Would they advise you to defend it in court? Yeah, because would your lawyer by chance, JJ, be Jewish? I don't think they'll be sitting very kindly on that wording used against an author who basically had one point of view about biology. 2 + 2 = 4. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And it's really funny. You've got this guy called Unwoke Lefty who says, turns out your pitiful mass flagging of opposing views didn't bear the fruit you hoped for. Stay pressed, you joke of an activist. Brilliant. He's so confident that he blocked me. Yeah, so that's the thing. When someone like JJ, a trans activist, has an opinion and you oppose it, guess what they're going to do? They're going to block you. He couldn't block J.K. Rowling's potential lawsuit against him. That would have been hilarious.
The next half hour.
She brings you.
I tell you who it's not been good for recently. Don Lemonness. I can't believe this guy's 56. I'm going to give him this much kudos. He looks good for 56. But he got himself into some hot water recently. No, he's not been announced as the new replacement for Legolas in the Rings of Power Season 2. I think he'd be a great replacement for the actor they got, Cordova, who can't act his way out of a paper bag. But he kicked up a bit of a stinky poo where he asserted that presidential candidate for 2024, Nikki Haley, is not in her prime. Oh my God, how dare you? I don't know who Nikki Haley is for a start, so how about we go to watch this video. It's pretty cringe.
She says people, politicians or something are not in their prime. Nikki Haley isn't in her prime. Sorry. When a woman is...
Oh, you bitch, Dom! How dare you? It's the fact that he's gay and he can put his hands on his hips and he thinks it's pretty cool to insult a woman not in her prime doesn't get you goody points. Do you know what I mean?
Considered being in her prime in her 20s and 30s and maybe 40s.
I like the body language and the facial expression of his presenter there because it's like, yeah... dude, you're surrounded by two women and they're going to lay into you. I've been in situations where I've been surrounded by chicks and not in that way, unfortunately. I sadly wasn't the occasion where I was like in like Flint. No, it's more like in and out like Flint. I know for a fact that if you say the wrong thing in the company of women, it can go really tits up really quickly. So you want to avoid being in that situation.
That's not according to me.
Crime for what?
It depends. I mean, it's just like crime. If you look it up, if you Google when is a woman in her prime, it'll say 20s, 30s, and 40s. I don't necessarily.
40s. Oh, I got another.
Oh my God! Yeah, can you imagine that? Oh my word! If she was not in the 40s category, what would he have done then? Oh, that is so terrible. Oh my God! And Nikki Haley's 51. So why is that not in her prime? I don't get it.
With that. So I think she has to be careful about saying that, politicians aren't in their prime.
You need to qualify. Are you talking about prime for like childbearing, or are you talking about prime for being president?
What the facts are.
And look, that's Nikki Haley. She looks all right, actually. She hasn't gone down the plastic surgery route, has she? She's a woman at 51 and she's doing what she's doing. She looks good. But funny, the presenter on the left talk about, when is a woman not at her prime anymore? When she can't give birth anymore? And funny enough, I actually looked this one up because I had to see who the oldest recorded mother is who has given birth. So she's an Italian singer called Gianna Nannini, 56 in 2010. I wouldn't consider her out of her prime if she was able to achieve that magical feat at 56 years of age. So Don Lemon, who apparently was given the day off the next day. Dom's big day off from CNN. What to do? Oh, I know. Maybe go down New York with my husband.
Wristed Quarter Nelson with double thrusted Gubri. But first, a quick comment. One must keep one's working parts in good order.
Can you guess what this is? This is the sequel to Captain Marvel. Yeah, I kid you not. It's the Marvels. As somebody said last night on a stream I was watching, or a lesbian traffic light. It is a terrible poster. I mean, if I didn't know better, I would swear this was coming on Disney Plus this autumn. But this is being released in the cinema. Apparently at last week's Super Bowl, we were supposed to have had like a 30-second clip or trailer regarding this, but suddenly Marvel went, no. We're putting it back until July, but now it's November. And it's hilarious. I want to go and watch this film. I want to see how bad it is. I want to laugh. I want to cry in hysterics to see how bad this is. And when you look at who they brought in to direct the film, Nia DaCosta, the woman who's behind that Candyman awful goddamn remake from 2 years ago. I mean, that film stands at a what? 5.9 out of 10? And if you look at the original, which I'm pretty sure has better higher scores, that version of Candyman was extremely woke and very BLM and very anti-police, which I absolutely hated anyway. But she's been the woman who is going to come and rescue Phase 5 for Marvel, which ain't going to happen. Yeah, we got these god-awful... I mean, oh no.
So yes, back to you.
Oh, wait a minute. What's this?
Back to you.
Thank you. Iman checking in. All right, we're
All
back.
right, we're back. Weather's looking good. Nice.
Oh, God. That is absolute cringe. I don't know why the fuck she's wearing an outfit like that. You might want to cover everything up, love, and be a bit more dignified. But there was a picture I saw here. Why can't I see that now? Where is it gone? Oh, my God. Oh, this looks... Oh, that look says it all, man. Let's splain our legs. Yeah. Let's just give everybody something to look forward to. No. Just keep your legs closed, love, and just let us hear about what the Marvels is all about. Well, I can tell you. Oh no, is Samuel L. Jackson going to be in this? Oh no, he is. Oh no, that's terrible because they're turning this into a musical, aren't they? Just because Todd Phillips said a few months ago The next film to the Joker is going to be starring Lady Gaga, and parts of that film are going to be a musical because remember Joaquin Phoenix was in Walk the Line, which he should have got the Oscar for, instead of Reese Big Chinned Witherspoon for her turn as June Carter. He's a fantastic Johnny Carter, by the way, so I loved him as that. Am I thinking of Johnny Cash? Yeah, but his wife is June Carter. So honestly, I just want to see how bad this Marvel's film is going to be. It's got to be bad because if Ant-Man and the Wasp and oh my god, even Guardians 3, it might look like a great trailer. The fact they've taken Rainbow's Since You've Been Gone and they've remixed it, but then you've seen the posters which look absolutely terrible. Chris Pratt looks emaciated, like they've done some paint work on him and he looks really terrible now. And then Karen Gillan looks like a dude in one of the actual publicity shots because they're trying to make her very, very masculine. You know, you can't have a Karen Gillan, redhead from Scotland, all curvaceous and long legs from here to high heaven. Nope, you have to go the opposite direction, folks. That is it from me for today. If you enjoyed this video today, make sure you give it a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if I were you, and if you were me, you better come back for the next video. Whoa!